Get ready to crank up the intensity. We're diving into 10 mind-blowing action movies that explode with non-stop thrills, jaw-dropping stunts, and edge-of-your-seat moments. Whether you're into brutal fight scenes, epic shootouts, or heart-pounding chases, these picks streaming now on Netflix, Prime, and Tubi will hit you like a cinematic adrenaline shot. Let's jump right in. A rugged Border Patrol agent retreats to the wilderness with his daughter after tragedy strikes. But when a group of ruthless criminals kidnaps her and demands his help navigating treacherous terrain to retrieve stolen bonds, the hunter becomes the hunted. Armed with survival skills and raw vengeance, he uses the harsh landscape to outwit, ambush, and eliminate the heavily armed crew one by one. The movie delivers brutal hand-to-hand combat, tense standoffs, and relentless cat-and-mouse action through forests, cliffs, and caves.
Compassion, fear, instinct, they will always interfere with the system.
In a future controlled by tech giants, a wounded cop is rebuilt into a law-enforcing machine. Designed to follow orders without question, he starts remembering who he was and uncovers the corruption buried deep within the system that created him. As he battles criminals and confronts his own creators, the machine starts thinking like a man again. Explosions, futuristic tech, and intense urban warfare drive this gritty reboot, mixing sleek visuals with a dark look at corporate power. The story hits hard with its themes of identity, control, and justice, making it more than just an action ride. RoboCop updates the classic with sharp visuals and a brutal, fast-paced journey into what it means to be human.
Raybird? He's here! Sheriff, behind you!
A former hunter, broken by his daughter's disappearance, now lives in isolation managing a wildlife sanctuary. When a girl's body turns up bearing similar signs to his missing child, he gets pulled into a dangerous hunt for a masked killer who stalks the forest with primitive weapons. Partnering with a determined sheriff, he follows cryptic clues through dense woods and abandoned cabins, racing against time as the killer strikes again. What begins as a search for justice becomes deeply personal, forcing him to confront his past and the horrifying truth behind the murders. The Silencing delivers gripping suspense, raw emotion, and a moody atmosphere, keeping you guessing until its brutal final twist. A chilling rural thriller you won't forget. A struggling ex-con tries to rebuild his life in Mississippi, but gets pulled back into violence when he crosses paths with a desperate woman and her daughter on the run. Haunted by a troubled past and surrounded by small-town corruption, he finds himself protecting them from a man out for brutal revenge. As secrets unravel and tension rises, the trio must fight for survival in a place where justice is scarce and danger lurks around every corner. Gritty, emotional, and packed with suspense, Desperation Road delivers a powerful story of redemption and second chances, all wrapped in a gritty southern noir atmosphere that grips you from start to finish. This is raw, human storytelling with real stakes.
You were gonna do what was right, with your strong moral code.
This isn't a bar for Boy Scouts.
Fresh out of prison, a man tries to rebuild his life in a town that hasn't forgotten or forgiven. But when a desperate woman on the run crosses his path, both their lives spiral into danger. She's got a child, a secret, and a target on her back. He's haunted by his past, but protecting her might be the one shot at redemption he never thought he'd get. Desperation Road blends southern grit with raw emotion, diving deep into second chances, buried guilt, and a world where violence waits around every corner. Tension builds, choices carry weight, and survival means confronting the ghosts you'd rather leave behind. Gritty, intense, and emotional, this is a thriller with a soul.
He's the man I'm going to kill.
A terminally ill 10-year-old boy claims to have been a serial killer in a past life, sparking a shocking investigation. A lawyer digs into cold cases, uncovering bodies of victims killed long before the boy was born. As the truth unfolds, a dark web of underground slavery, betrayal, and revenge comes to light. The story dives deep into themes of reincarnation and psychological trauma, blurring the line between reality and the supernatural. With tense, layered storytelling and chilling twists, The Child keeps viewers on edge from start to finish. This gripping psychological thriller challenges what you believe about justice.
Dan akhir dari sistem yang korup.
Jakarta is thrown into chaos when terrorists plant 13 bombs across the city, threatening massive destruction. The Indonesian counter-terrorism agency scrambles to stop the deadly plot as two tech entrepreneurs get caught in the middle, their cryptocurrency startup unexpectedly linked to the terrorists' demands. Racing against time, the team uncovers a complex web of financial motives and personal grudges fueling the attack. Packed with intense action and high stakes, this thriller dives into themes of technology, terrorism, and urban vulnerability. 13 Bombs delivers non-stop suspense and a gripping story that keeps viewers on edge from start to finish. A tense, explosive ride set in the heart of Indonesia's capital that explores how fragile city life can be under threat.
Anything? I'm calling in every hit in Europe, you hear me?
Yeah, well, you tell him to pack light.
A terminally ill assassin arranges his own death to secure his ex-girlfriend's future, but a medical error reveals he's not dying after all. Despite this, the contract on his life is still active, unleashing a relentless wave of killers sent by former allies. Now, he must fight to survive while protecting the woman he cares about, caught in a deadly game of cat and mouse. Filled with intense action and dark humor, the movie explores themes of redemption and facing the consequences of past choices. Packed with thrilling fight scenes and suspense, The Killer's Game offers a fresh take on the Hitman genre, delivering non-stop tension and unexpected twists that keep viewers hooked until the final showdown.
He's untouchable. So what now?
Do it my way.
A former Marine's daughter is kidnapped during a trip to Mexico, forcing him to launch a desperate rescue mission. With local law enforcement compromised and cartel violence escalating, he teams up with an old war buddy to take down ruthless criminals. Navigating a dangerous world filled with corruption and betrayal, they fight against overwhelming odds to save her. Shrapnel delivers non-stop action and intense fight scenes, highlighting a father's relentless determination and the cost of justice. This gritty thriller explores themes of family, loyalty, and retribution, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. At just under 90 minutes, the film packs a powerful punch and is available on major streaming platforms, perfect for fans of fast-paced, high-stakes action movies.
Kita datang untuk menetralisir, bukan untuk melawan atau bernegosiasi. Ini titik 13.
A young assassin known as Codename 13 is suspended after a failed mission in Japan. While in Jakarta, she befriends an 11-year-old boy whose mother is killed by a crime syndicate. When the boy is kidnapped, she defies her orders and the organization she works for to rescue him. Her mission plunges her into a dangerous world of human trafficking, corruption, and violence. Packed with intense martial arts action, The Shadow Strays explores themes of loyalty, redemption, and the price of choices made. This gripping thriller delivers visceral fight scenes, and a powerful story about a young assassin struggling between duty and conscience, making it a must-watch for action fans who love emotional depth mixed with high stakes.